Well, one of the drivers who did also come down pit road for tires and some adjustments also with fuel was Dale Earnhardt. And Richard Childress, the team owner for the 3 car, can comment on the strategy and the rain in the area, the threatening weather. How has that changed your strategy?
Well, you know, right now we were debating on staying out our pit, but we figured as good as the car was running, we still needed to make some adjustments on it. We made several adjustments at the top. You know, we're here to try to win the race, and if it goes back green, we're going to be in good shape.
To Marty Snyder.
And Frank Stoddard is the crew chief for Jeff Burton. And Frankie, why did you decide not to stop?
Well, I was hoping nobody would. I was hoping that everybody would pit except for us, but the 25 stayed out. Just taking a chance. We were running 11th. I thought there was 15 in the lead lap. Turns out I think there's 16. Actually, maybe 14. But regardless, you know, just taking a shot. I mean, you don't know how long this rain is going to stay. It's 9 o'clock now at night. It's going to take a couple hours to dry the track if it gets real saturated. And you know, I think these fans want to go home if it gets real wet here, so I'm trying to look out for the fans.
That's good luck, Alan.
Frank's not bashful about lobbying a little bit on the air, is he?
Well, you know, he won last year in Darlington with the car. It started raining, crashed into the wall. The car come to a stop, but he went by the flag stand, stopped behind the pace car. If it had started back green, he would have never been able to move.
Well, you can see the rain is not heavy, but it is heavy enough we can't run it in. How about the leader's decision not to pit? Let's find out.
Well, they're doing rain dances all around down here in the Jerry Nadeau pit. Tony Furr, what's the story with the car?
Well, we're just waiting on it to rain right now. These other guys win in the rain, and so we're going to try to do the same thing.
Now, what about these reports that there's problems with the engine on the 25?
Well, we're not sure. He said it was missing a little bit, and we're going to change boxes here once we get back up to our pins. We'll see then. We're not sure. It may be an ignition box.
Well, you want it to rain right now, big time. All right,
Tony
the rain
Furr,
dance underway here.
Tony Furr, the crew chief for leader Jerry Nadeau, watching the rain fall at Lowe's Motor Speedway in the Coca-Cola 600. We're coming back in a minute to see if we can restart this race. Yeah. I believe we're going to see the red flag here shortly.
I believe you're right. It's going to take long.
Then it's a matter of if we restart.
Well, it's raining pretty hard right this second.
Yeah.
I can see it. Doing it.
I tell you, it sure hasn't moved much of the crowd. They're still here.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Not with
It's gonna take
Earnhardt.
more than
You
that.
drink that much beer and you stay.
You've been here all day, and this race is that far from being over. You're not going anywhere.
No, and not with 2 Earnhardts
All
in
right,
the top 10.
here comes. They just closed pit road, so
Well,
that means they're going to red flag it, I would think. That's just me guessing, based on what I know. But if they've got pit road closed, that usually means they want to get the field together so they can park them somewhere.
boy, Matt Kenseth just keeps on coming up.
Yep. Rain's getting harder all around.
Really?
Good thing.
And the other thing you don't want to do, if it rains really hard, you can actually spin out there.
Here it comes. They're slowing the pace car down. We're going to see a red flag here in another lap or so. Yep.
Oh, boy. Pit road.
Thanks. Back at Lowe's Motor Speedway, Charlotte, the Coca-Cola 600 is under a rain delay, and it's about to be under the red flag. Jerry Nadeau, the race leader, staying on the racetrack under this caution flag, hoping the heavens were going to open up and that we would not be able to get this race restarted. It's raining a little heavier, heavy enough that we're going to see the race not be restarted. Well, we don't know that yet. We'll wait a while before we find that out. But for now, it is heavy enough that they're going to bring the cars down pit road, cover them up, and park them. And the Coca-Cola 600 is going to go under the red flag at lap 254 of 400.
So crew chief doesn't just have to set the car up and hire all the right people and have great pit stops and have a terrific motor.
needs to be a great weatherman as well.
Meteorologist Todd Parrott that we saw there a minute ago. Meteorologist Tony Furr. Speaking of Todd Parrott, the camera was on him because our Mike Massaro is with him. Let's talk about Dale Jarrett now, who's not run as well tonight as we might have expected.
But Alan, the rain seemed to come at a real inopportune time for the 88 team. It seemed, Todd, that the car was really surging towards the front, appeared to be real good on those long runs. How much did this rain put a damper on your plan?
Well, you know, the car it was good the first pit stop, and you know, hadn't really been very good ever since. And I think we're fighting the tire war tonight, and you know, just so happens we hit on something. And early in the race, we were saving it for late. Saw the rain came coming, and figured we better start getting to work and start getting our best stuff up on the wall. Really hadn't done a whole lot to the car, but changed tires. Just like I said, we've hit on something on the tires, and you know, the guys have had awesome pit stops, 14-second, 14.5-second pit stops all night long, and keep us getting that good track position. So we need the rain to go away right now. We got a really good race car, same car we had here in the Winston, and if we get the right set of tires on at the right time, you know, look what little Lee did last Saturday night. You know, he got 4 tires. We should have come and got 4, but hey, you never know what's going to happen. So I'm just proud of this guys. He's done a great job, got a great race car, and just see what happens.
Todd Parrott crystallizing the thoughts of many teams down on this end of pit road. They want the rain to go away.
So the car's being covered up. The drivers will be climbing out, and we're going to go under the red flag for rain. In the Coca-Cola 600, 381 miles in with Jerry Nadeau holding on to the top spot. Thanks, Bill.
A lot of time to drive.
Oh, yeah. We raced until 1:30 in the morning here, and that was at 97.
Yep.
I run the camera for a while on break. You know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Baby, the rain must fall.
Okay,
That's not a bad thing to get a little breather.
Somebody keep an eye on the 14 car down on pit road. That little medicals vehicle that's rolling down the pit lane is going to the 14.
Well, I'm going down pit road, so.
Who's got a camera
Okay.
near the 14?
I am with Rick.
Okay.
He's walking right towards me.
Okay.
Now, Mike Massaro,
Yeah, go ahead.
I owe you an apology. I was off by 15 minutes.
I
right.
still hate your predictions.
Here's Rick.
Okay. He's... Probably won't be an official down by the weather map, but... All right, if somebody needs to get Jerry Nadeau, and Ben, if you need, I can give you the sense of what NASCAR will do here. I mean, I'm very familiar with it.
We just lost all the pictures up here.
LA West Luxury Vehicles, available nationwide from select Ford dealers. Call us at 1-800-786-VANS. New for all race fan families, introducing the Simpson Child Car Safety Seat, available soon at these racing places. For more information, visit our website at www.simpsonraceproducts.com. Chase Authentics is the authentic trackside apparel of NASCAR. Authentic racing apparel you'll find on hot drivers. Chase Authentics.
There's Jerry Nadeau alongside Kenny Irwin. Has Jerry Nadeau just stolen a win away in the Coca-Cola 600? Well, we're under the red flag at lap 254 because of rain. The drivers now climbing from their cars. Let's get the thoughts of one of them who's been dominant in this event so far with Marty Snyder.
Well, he's got a smile, and we're having an umbrella fight. Does the smile mean anything?
Well, we're close to the front. That's where I wanted to stay. Anytime you qualify on the pole, you want to back it up with a good solid run, and we're having one. I see on the scoreboard Matt's coming up through there, and we'll get the racing together. Hopefully it'll be like old times, and had some fun racing with my dad there for a while. That was quite a good time.
You said the car was getting loose there on that last run.
Yeah, we have made some tire adjustments, just fooling around and see what we need for the end. We got a good enough car that we can make some adjustments and try them out and see which direction we might need to go later on if we have to. This stop might help us out, and because we actually made the wrong adjustment, so we'll see how it goes.
Did your dad give you any room out there, or was he being mean?
Was he being mean? I don't know about being mean. I got loose off of 2 when I passed him one time. He must have been pretty close to take the air off of me like that. But so I led lap 2, and then I got back behind him and thought I'd just save my stuff. The next thing I know, 30 laps later, I was taking the lead. So it's cool, man. I'm learning a lot and having a good time. I mean, didn't think I'd get to race with him much, and got to take nights like this anytime I can, any chance I can.
Did you sing Eminem throughout the race today?
No, I was singing something else. I can't remember what it was, but I had to snap out of it, get back to concentrate, man. It's hard.
All right, Dale Earnhardt Jr. currently 3rd.
And he's led 78 laps so far tonight of the 254 that have been run. Let's go to Mike Massaro.
Well, Alan, if there's any good about this rain delay, it's allowed the Roush Racing teammates to really have a team meeting here. You can see Matt Kenseth along with Mark Martin, Jeff Burton, Jack Roush in the background over here, all discussing the race. And, of course, the rain, Matt Kenseth, came in at quite a bad time for you. You were moving towards the front pretty quickly.
Well, I was hoping it wasn't going to rain because it seems like we've been running pretty good about the last 2 or 3 pit stops. So I was hoping it just stayed green and we could keep the lead on the people that we had and try to catch the guys in front of us. But now with the rain, everybody's going to make adjustments, and who knows what the track's going to do, so it might be a whole new ballgame.
Let's take a step over here, talk with Jeff Burton. And Jeff, the rain has been good to you over the years. You've taken home a couple $1 million as a result of it. Again, you're in the running for another $1 million bonus, and this guy's open up for you.
Well, we haven't run that good today. Actually, we're not too bad right now. We're running, I think, 11th right then, and we're running about the same as the leader. And just we hadn't run well until then, so we're a little bit optimistic about it. If it does go back green, we'll have to pit, and we'll come out 13th or 14th or 15th or so, and have to work our way back up. But it was worth a gamble. But, if you lose 3 spots, it's worth gambling for gaining 9 spots.
Well, let's also get a word from Mark Martin. We're going to try to get a word from Mark Martin. And Mark, the threatening skies, everybody knew about it the last several laps. How did it affect your strategy?
It didn't. I don't think it affected it at all.
And Mark Martin, of course, commenting on the car being just a little bit off to your liking.
We've been slow on 2 runs, real fast on 1 run, and mediocre on a couple. So we're hoping to hit the right combination for the last run.
Is this break going to allow your team to regroup and maybe put together a better game plan for the remaining laps?
If we're lucky. I don't think it's planned that way. We're trying to do it every time, and sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. So we'll see how it turns out. We've got a lot more racing left.
Well, the Roush Racing team meeting has broken up. Let's go to Marty Snyder.
And Dale Earnhardt currently, they took the scoreboard down. I don't know, where are you, Dale? How's the car out there?
Well, it's a little tight on the last set of tires and the last 2 sets, actually. And got this stop here. We made some adjustments, and hopefully that'll be all we need to make the car turn better center. So just got a little tighter as it cooled off. And, if it rained on this racetrack now, it's going to be a different racetrack again, so we'll see.
And Junior said he was having fun racing with you, but you weren't giving him very much room. He said he took the air off of him.
I get him the high line, and his car is a little more neutral than mine. That's why he was able to go on. My car was getting tighter and tighter, so maybe we can get it adjusted and go race with him.
Now, they always say, things are going to happen before they actually happen. And I believe in the happy hour show, you told us we were going to race for a while, and then it was going to rain, and then we'd finish the race, didn't you?
That looks like it's what's going to happen.
Maybe he does know things before they're going to happen. That's Dale Earnhardt.
I think Marty's just trying to stir up some trouble between dad and son. You think? He's telling he said.
Yeah. Did you see Mark Martin eating the sandwich? He said nothing with the car, but eat the sandwich. Something's going to change there. His stomach's going to be in different shape when we go back to green.
All right, here's the situation. We are under the red flag for rain at 381 miles. Now, this is an official race. If the weather were to get real heavy and close in on us, the race could be stopped at this point. But what's going to happen is this. We're going to wait this out for a while because the weather is not heavy all around us. This is just a shower that's passing over the area of the Speedway, and it will pass through. NASCAR will wait. We ran here in 97 until 1:30 in the morning before the race was stopped. So we'll wait this out. It'll take them a little while to dry the track after the rain does stop completely, but you can see they're not wasting any time. They've already got the jet dryers out onto the Speedway. And there's the weather map. Mike Hogwood, doesn't look too bad, does it?
No, not at all. Just what you were talking about, Alan. Here's the Charlotte Motor Speed, or the Lowe's Motor Speedway at Charlotte. and you can see that this this thunderstorm is just about through us, and it is clean and green on the other side. So I do think, just like Dale Earnhardt says, we're going to have more racing here tonight.
Could take them as much as an hour to dry the track after the rain stops completely. You see them working on it already, and hopefully we'll get the resumption of the Coca-Cola 600 fairly shortly. Stay with us.